I've been saying that for years.
Yeah.
Heard.
I say it to customers sometimes, and they're like, my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you slip up?
Yeah.
That one's on me.
I just feel like that's a good way to respond to things, even if you don't work in a kitchen.
It is. It gets straight to the point.
Yeah. Heard.
While we're being straight to the point.
It's not negative. It's not positive. It's completely neutral. I heard you.
I hear you, and I understand.
Yeah.
Do you understand that this is interesting conversations with interesting people?
I do understand.
The show where I sit down and have interesting conversations with interesting people.
Wonderful.
My name is Yaquan Edwards, and joining me today is the ever so lovely, pleasant to be around, what a gal, Petyn Scanlan.
That's me.
Petyn, how the heck are you?
I'm all right, man. I'm pretty good today.
That is so good to hear.
Yeah. How are you?
Me, I'm pretty good.
Good.
I'm feeling like it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while.
It's been year-ish.
I've seen you since then, but I haven't talked to you for quite some time. Yeah.
And we've been friends since freshman
year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who are you?
God, who am I? That's a hard question when you work full time or you're in school. Yeah. Who am I? That's a question
yourself asking.
I have to find myself in. I don't know. I work at Chipotle. We knew each other before that.
We knew each other. Yeah.
Got to be good friends at Chipotle.
We got to be good friends at Chipotle.
Yeah.
We met in Jeff Gress's class.
That's right. Yeah.
Jeffrey Gress.
Was that Intro to Theater?
I think so. It was definitely a beginner theater class.
Okay.
Theater.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, so I work at Chipotle. I don't like to say that that's a defining factor of mine because I don't love the job, but pays the bills. I'm a full-time student. I'm studying psychology. I graduate with my bachelor's degree in 2 months, which is crazy.
That's damn great.
Crazy to say. Yeah, I don't know. Good listener.
Good listening.
Yeah.
Good talk show host too.
Yeah, I am a talk show host. Thank you for saying good. I don't know about all that, but I am a talk show host.
I'd say great.
Thank you.
On the record.
Yeah.
We have that. That's in the books.
Wow.
The official.
I'll put that on my resume.
Thank you. You can say you've been included in the lore of the show.
Absolutely. Yes. I love that.
Nice.
Great.
So, how long have you been doing that?
So this is my 8th semester doing this. So it's been all 4 years.
All 4 years.
That I've been at Capital.
Straight.
Yeah.
Same class?
Yeah. Yeah. I never took I'm in the 300 level, but I never took the management team level. Really? That just sounded like too much work. So I was going to let the pros stay on that. But yeah, I've changed my topic every year. The first semester that I did it, I wasn't actually a part of the class. I was just a full-time co-host because I liked the show so much.
So you were just hanging out.
Yeah, and I didn't know that it was a class until too late, so I didn't get to register for it, which sucks. But I am the longest-standing radio show host that's not on management team now. Ever. Well, I don't know about ever, but right now.
Right now, yeah. Right now. That's definitely achievement. 8 semesters. That's all. Yeah. That's all 4 years.
That's all 4 years.
That's quite a run.
Yeah, and it has nothing to do with my major. I just love it.
That's such an interesting hobby to have.
Yeah.
It's such a
Yeah, I don't know. When I was younger, I always wanted to have a YouTube channel, but I've been too lazy to go about that. So I guess radio is the next best thing.
Trust me, when you're dealing with modern day technology, video files are 2 gigabytes.
Yep.
You're gonna want to. You're so glad audio is so much smaller, easier to work with.
Yeah, I believe that.
But it has. I think it's got that charm to it too of
for sure
not being able to see what's happening.
I know. Yeah, there's a sense of mystery there.
It's like reading a book.
Yeah.
I thought audiobooks, though.
I recently just tweeted about how great podcasts and audiobooks are.
Dude.
I don't get people who don't use them.
I don't empathize with them at all.
No.
Because I honestly, when I was in high school, I stopped just listening to music altogether.
No, yeah.
Switched straight to podcasts.
No, I feel like people are weirded out when I say that now. They're like, oh, well, come on. Music is still superior. And sure, there's a time and place for music, but if I'm folding my laundry, I want to listen to a podcast. Right. So I'm not there to listen to music.
I want to be constantly learning something.
Yeah. And you don't even have to look at it. You can be doing other things while getting all of this information.
It's especially bad, the whole music thing, for me at least, when I'm at work or something and I just hear the same songs
over
3 times a day. I'm like, God.
Tell me about it. I know. It's so frustrating.
It's just, and especially Chipotle's music. This is a hot take.
I didn't want to say it, but God, it is terrible. Sometimes I'm a manager there, so
Yes.
I get to have a little bit of decisions of what happened, and sometimes I just don't turn on lobby music at all.
It's just you?
No, like when customers are there. I just don't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah, it can be, I can only hear that one lightly breathing song so much.
Yeah. Yes. I don't think they play that anymore. They've switched up the playlist, and they've been better songs recently, but now I kind of hate those songs.
Yeah.
Because they just keep
They
playing.
just play so much.
Yeah.
Their playlist is so small.
Yeah. They play Psycho Killer in the lobby now.
That's kind of hard, not gonna lie.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig it. Yeah.
I love the Talking Heads.
Yeah,
I'm not really good with their names. I'm not really good with band names.
I'm not either. Yeah.
But once I ascribe it to it, because I watch a lot of JoJo's, and that is my entire history of classic rock.
Yeah.
It's just because they all have classic rock names in that show. It's really weird.
What is the show?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I've never seen it.
That's one of those crazy anime that these kids are watching these days.
Oh, okay. These kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're old now.
Oh, it's... my knees pop every time I squat
It's
down.
literally the same.
Working in that place, for me, I don't know, I was a little bigger back then. And I was back in the grill section, so I was like constantly just coming home and 2 layers of grease and 1 layer of oil.
Yeah. We got a customer comment recently, and I don't know who they were talking about, but they were upset because the big sweaty guy on the line was sweating into their food.
God.
I was like, damn, you really called him out.
I have done that before. And it is always at the end of the rapping station. And I just got so, I get so neurotic about rapping.
Yeah.
And working in a kitchen made me low-key neurotic.
No, absolutely. For sure. I've been working grill a lot more recently, and it is overwhelming.
I'm so particular about how I need my things because I have to get to them quickly.
And it sucks when you're working with someone else who doesn't have the same like setup idea and they just fuck it up.
And it's just like
so annoying.
There goes all of my cilantro juice.
There it goes. There it goes.
Down the drain.
Down the drain, man.
I did like working the grill though. Yeah. You know, I called a lot of people for this podcast. I called 40 people.
Yeah.
One of those people that I called was Kevin.
No way.
I called Kevin.
That's crazy.
I left him a voicemail. Shout out to Kevin.
Yeah. Kevin and I went to school together for a while.
Really?
Yeah, we both went to C-State.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, you guys are just bulling like students.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I haven't seen him in a minute. He worked at North Star in Short North for a little bit.
He's working with his brother now.
Nice.
Cool guy, Kevin.
Yeah, I love Kevin.
Yeah.
I thought about, what do you think? Do you think I should call Clark? Do you think Clark would come on the show?
Well, he lives in San Francisco.
Ooh.
Yeah, unfortunately. And he's about to get married.
So he's a very busy
man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Doing music stuff out there?
Oh, absolutely not. He's a general manager at another Chipotle. Yeah, he quit our Chipotle to pursue his music career on SoundCloud.
Nice.
Honestly, gotta plug it. Electric Lily, his music's great. I truly do love it. But yeah, he ended up going back to be a general manager at Chipotle out there. So.
Do you think he's making bread out there?
I'm sure.
I wonder, I would be happy up there, Clark.
Yeah, man.
Wherever.
I'm sure he's just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
Having a great time.
I always wonder what happened to Chipotle managers.
They cease to exist.
They kind of just like disappear.
Yeah.
Go off the radar.
Yeah.
They start joining multi-level marketing companies.
Shit. Oh man, that did happen to me. There have been so many times that I've been almost pulled into a pyramid scheme because I'm bad at saying no.
Almost.
It was close. It was close.
I know people who are like in those, and they're like, no, it's actually really great.
No, I know. But don't you kind of think that they're brainwashed and they're like being forced to say that by someone? Like, aren't you kind of scared for them?
I think so. They have
blink
to
twice if you need out. Please.
Tap your foot. Do you know Morse code?
Come on.
Morse code me.
I don't know.
Do.
They can learn it though.
Yeah.
I'll learn it. If you're in a pyramid scheme, I will get you out.
We just sit down with me and say, I want a pizza. And if we're at Starbucks, I'll know what you mean.
But what if you're at Starbucks and you want pizza?
I think those are 2 different moods, but maybe.
I think you could always have pizza.
Really?
Yeah.
Your pizza
Hot
anytime, go.
Hot take. Well, another hot take. I don't like regular pizza.
Regular pizza.
Like pepperoni, plain cheese, red sauce. Like? Do you want me to describe to you my ideal pizza?
Give me your dream pizza.
Anyone listening is going to cancel me after this. It's disgusting. No one else will eat it. Okay.
This is your pizza. That's the best part about it.
Okay. So pan crust.
Pan crust.
Okay.
Yeah.
The crusts on the edges are seasoned with Parmesan instead of garlic.
That's a good step.
I'm allergic to garlic. Found out recently. Very unfortunate.
That's disappointing.
Instead of red sauce, Alfredo.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm listening.
And then chicken.
Yes.
Banana peppers.
Banana peppers.
Pineapple.
I'm here for it.
And red onion.
I like that.
What the hell?
That's like a chicken Alfredo pizza.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like pasta and pizza.
Yeah.
It's pasta on bread without the noodles.
It is pasta on bread without the noodles. I like that. That is you're really playing with your food.
Yeah.
That's an incredible creation.
Thank you so much. Every time I order it, no one else will eat it with me.
No, if I ate dairy, which I would.
I'm not supposed to, but I do.
Yeah, it hurts.
It hurts.
It hurts
but it's
so
delicious.
good, but you gotta. Sometimes I do have to kind of sneak a little slice of cheese pizza when I get it at the office.
Absolutely.
Come on.
You gotta.
Just one.
You gotta.
Just
Also,
one.
you can't eat burritos without sour cream. So.
I've forced myself to.
Can't do it.
I started forcing myself to eat vegetables.
Oh.
So
Any favorites?
So when I go to Chipotle now, I just get everything with half chicken, half sofrito.
Yeah.
So I get both beans, fajitas, corn, green salsa, pico de gallo, and lettuce.
That's it?
Yeah.
I judge people like you when you come through.
Why?
Where's the flavor?
The flavor is in
Where's the flavor?
The sofritas, half chicken, half sofritas. The sofritas have that nice chili flavor.
I do like the sofritas. Sometimes I'll make like a little homemade chili at work.
And then, and speaking of chili, the pico de gallo is full of tomatoes. So that chilliness and the tomatoiness kind of blend together more. And you get the green salsa. You can put hot on it if you want to.
I guess so.
And then the lettuce kind of brings it together with a nice, refreshing crisp. Yeah. Crunch.
I dig that. I've thought about doing Chipotle ASMR.
Chipotle, I would do it. There's a lot of good sounds of Chipotle.
Absolutely, there are.
Fresh chips.
When you drop the basket, the sizzle.
Ooh.
Amazing. Exactly.
Dissolve.
Can you imagine?
Pouring rice is kind of
satisfying.
Listening to rice fall.
Yeah.
Holding rice when it's cooked.
That burns. It just hurts your hand.
No, just like the kind of, I remember you saying that to me.
Really?
One time that you like the feeling of warm rice in your hand.
Yeah.
And you just grab the brown rice.
Well, sometimes it's nice. Like when you're throwing away the rice at the end of the night, it's not too hot.
It's like, kind of,
It's like fine. It didn't just come out of the pot. When you have to like scrape it out, it's like exfoliating. It's kind of nice.
It's kind of like just sticky rice.
Yeah. That's another hot take that Chipotle throws their rice out. So
Chipotle,
come for their necks.
Yeah. I wish restaurants would preserve or do something with more of their food.
Restaurants and grocery stores.
Really?
So much food waste.
Throw away like a lot of good food that you could like that needs to be like a government system or something that like the government needs to put money into going out to restaurants and being like, give us the good food that we can donate.
Yeah, well, there are some programs like that aren't just through like the government, but just in general. Like Chipotle has the option to do the harvest program, that like donates food back to the community, and a lot of them just don't do it because they're lazy.
Like, there's enough food in a restaurant every night that gets thrown away. That could literally feed a homeless shelter for the night.
For sure.
Like 100%, they're getting full burrito.
So much rice.
Full bowl. So much rice.
So much rice.
So much chicken if it's a weird day.
Yeah. Dude, we throw out steak every night.
Steak.
Ridiculous.
Steak. No matter how much.
Just rice and steak. Like that would feed so many people.
Even the beans too.
Even the beans.
The beans.
And the fajitas.
And the fajitas. The fajitas. Even like like how long do you guys keep guac for?
2 shifts.
2 shifts. It gets a little brown by then.
Oxidation, baby.
Yeah.
Gotta mix that shit up.
The science of food is fascinating.
It truly is.
Get into it.
You ever just watch something get moldy?
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's
fascinating.
An ecosystem.
So crazy.
It's like that episode of Futurama.
Yeah. For sure.
You know that?
Yes, I love Futurama.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, man.
Nobody around here watches adult cartoons.
Really?
Well, some people do.
I grew up watching Futurama and South Park, but I don't watch it that much anymore.
I can understand that though. So I wasn't allowed to watch it growing up, so I don't watch it now.
My dad and I watched that since I was like 6.
You and your dad, I have such a nice relationship.
My dad's great.
I love it. Your dad is such a wholesome, pure.
He is. Birkenstock wearing.
Yeah. lumberjack of a man.
I love him. He's great. Lives in the middle of nowhere with a 3-legged pit bull. He's quite a guy.
What was that? Oh, dude, that's adorable.
Right?
That's perfect. The 3-legged pit bull.
I know. He's like a story. Interesting dude. You should have him on your show.
I would love to sit down with your dad.
I'm sure he'd love it.
What was that picture on Instagram that I saw of you guys? What was his shirt said?
So I bought that shirt for him. He loves disc golfing.
Yes.
So I buy him disc golf themed shirts, and those are the only shirts that he wears. That one was World's Okayest Disc Golfer.
World's Okayest Disc Golfer.
Yeah.
I think I thought that's a disco golfer.
Disco golfer. I think that he would be good at disco golf.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he'd kill it. No, absolutely not.
Oh.
My dad and I have similar dance abilities, and they're pretty bad.
But you've got the heart, right? You got the spirit.
I got the heart, yeah. The passion's there. The moves, not so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your dad sounds like I've heard so many like good stories about him.
Yeah.
And he's just like a nice little grizzly bear, this husky guy.
He is.
He feels like he's a gentle giant, you know?
Yeah, for sure. He is an elementary school teacher.
Nice.
4th grade.
4th grade teacher.
Yeah, and he is a very nice guy, but he's so big, it's easy for him to like seem scary.
Yeah.
So whenever his class gets out of control, he'll scream, and he seems like this big, scary, like angered bear, but it's actually the biggest softie that I know. I had him when I was in elementary school, so it was interesting.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Mr. Scanlan.
I had to call him Mr. Scanlan.
And then, did people ever accuse you of getting better grades?
No, people didn't even know I was his daughter for like the first half of the year. Yeah, I was like, my name says it right there, like that's on the table. Yeah. But
that's kind of like the most. That's like that's the most incognito thing ever.
Yeah.
It's right there.
I'm like hiding in plain sight. Come on.
That's like because that's so weird. My last name is Edwards, but I literally, if I ever have another class with somebody named Edwards, it's like, are you guys brothers? Ha.
Yeah, I never meet anyone with my last name.
It's like I met a robot with your last name.
A robot?
Yeah, it was Mr. Scanlan. Wait, that's different. Sorry.
No, that's different.
Okay.
Pretty close though.
Dude, what does Scanlan mean?
I have no idea. It's Irish.
Irish.
Yeah.
You have the luck of the Irish on your side.
I guess I do. I have pretty terrible luck though, so how ironic for me.
Oh, what makes you say that?
Just in general, like really shitty, like inconvenient things.
You like stub your toe and get your sock wet at the same time.
I'm like, shit, what the hell? Yeah. Or like I have a terrible shift and then I come home and there's dog shit on the floor. I'm like, of course. Of course there would be.
How did that get there?
Yeah. No. I don't even have a dog.
Oh.
No, I do have a dog. But
Cooper.
How weird, yeah.
I love that little guy. That guy's like my son.
Yeah, he's great, man. He has a bald spot right now that we're working on getting rid of with some antibiotics.
How old is he? 42 in dog years?
Yeah, probably. Something like that. He's 4 now. He'll be 5 in June.
God.
Oh my God. He'll be 5 soon.
Such a big guy.
I know.
How big is he now?
He's like 40 pounds.
40 pounds.
Yeah, he was 25 pounds when I got him.
He's doubled. Almost.
For all the people who come at me for animal abuse and animal obesity, he's just a thick boy. He's honestly, dummy thick.
Cooper is this little, what breed is he?
He is a Beagle Lab mix.
Beagle Lab mix. Mm-hmm. This husky guy. Very well fed all. Let's see, you guys live with any other pets?
Yes. We have a new dog now. His name is Captain because he looks like a pirate and has an underbite. He is a Pug Cairn Terrier mix.
Pug Cairn Terrier.
The ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Tiny little legs?
Yeah, really short legs. Meatloaf body.
Meatloaf. Not the singer.
Not the singer. Like a loaf of meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. It's adorable.
Yeah.
That's quirky.
Yeah.
What made you guys get him?
We went to the shelter and all the other dogs looked sad and he was screaming. Not barking, like making a guttural scream. But not because he was sad, because he was very excited.
Right.
Yeah.
He clicked with you guys.
Yeah.
How is he around the house now?
He's fine. He's definitely the top dog. Cooper listens to him, which is strange because Captain is much smaller than him.
Yeah.
But yeah, Captain's the alpha.
Captain's the captain. He's running the ship.
Yeah, he
really is. I love that.
Yeah.
I've always had this idea that whenever I get a dog, eventually, that I'm just gonna go to a shelter and let one choose me.
Yeah.
That's very simple.
That's what I've done with both of my dogs. They're great.
Cooper, what was your first time meeting Cooper like?
The first time that I saw Cooper, I wasn't planning on getting a dog that day. But I was living on campus, so I wanted a relatively small dog, and most dogs in the shelter were pit bulls, but Bexley banned pit bulls, so I couldn't get one.
That's okay, Bexley.
Okay, Bexley.
Shush. Shout out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, screw you, Bexley. But they did ban plastic bags, so you give and you take. Anyway, Cooper was very cute, and I saw him, and it was his first day on the floor, and I took him to go hang out with him, and everybody else was like, oh my god, I want to see that dog next. That dog's so cute. So I put a hold on him that day.
Yeah.
And I came back the next day, and I got him.
And he was
perfect.
He
was great.
History.
Yeah, big cuddle bug.
God, so adorable.
Mm-hmm.
There's something special about the magic of pets.
Absolutely.
Really want one.
Yeah, you should get one. Do you have the animals here?
I can't. I have to get it like it's like college rules. It can only be an ESA.
Really?
Yeah, emotional support animal.
It's pretty easy to get those registered.
Yeah, I know.
Cooper's an emotional support animal.
Yeah, but the other thing for me is like 40 hours a week. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't want to leave my son trapped in a cage.
Yeah, that's true.
But at the same time, what if he eats my Shovel Knight figure?
No, absolutely.
I'm screwed.
That's a real fear.
I'll never be able to live my life again.
Yeah, we don't cage our dogs, and they eat our shit all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My coworker started leaving his dog out in the gate, outside of his cage.
Yeah.
He's been watching him on his phone.
Yeah.
He's just been like bullying him, like turning the TV on an accident.
What a smart dog.
Yeah, that's a good success story.
Yeah, I like that.
But I don't like I just have a lot of knickknacks.
Yeah.
Patty wax.
Give a dog a bone.
I would not like to
give that dog that bone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those bones should stay buried.
Yes.
And then the captain would end up finding them.
Exactly.
Like buried treasure. The bones
For
would be
sure.
buried.
Yeah.
In an X.
Literally.
Treasure
he would
island.
find you. Yeah. He does bury shit. In the yard, yeah.
That's a innocuous thing.
Like his poop.
Yeah.
Sometimes his bones.
I can get down with that though.
Yeah.
You trying to clean
it's
up?
Nice. So I don't step in it. It's pretty kind of him, actually.
He must have worked in a kitchen.
I'm sure. I've heard him say "heard." For sure. Yeah.
He screams it.
You got it on point. That was a good captain.
Like Captain.
Yeah, seriously, that's what he sounds like. It's honestly terrible to listen to.
Just running along with the stubby little legs.
Yeah.
Maximum impact.
Absolutely. He's got the zoomies.
I'm just imagining like a little meatloaf on wheels kind of just hurtling down like the remote control car in Toy Story.
Yes. I think that's a pretty good visualization of what he's like.
Oh, I stole this on accident. Probably shouldn't have picked that up.
Who's lighter?
I don't know.
Lighter thieves are the most common thieves.
Yeah.
Yeah. My lighters get stolen constantly.
Petty thieves. I used to, I don't know if I can, statute of limitations, right? One time I got caught stealing Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
From the store or from someone?
From the store.
Oh, okay.
I've stolen Pokemon cards from someone.
You're outing yourself
you know what?
On air right
this
now.
This is a good time to actually talk about this and discuss this.
Great.
Because I've had this chip on my shoulder for a long time.
Okay.
Honestly, and when I was a boy living in Gahanna, I had some neighborly kids that we hung out with, and a little further down the way, kind of not across the street, so we didn't hang out with them too much.
Okay.
But there was this kid named Kiefer. And
what a name.
Yeah, he had red hair, and he was kind of a nerd.
Okay.
And back then, I stole his Lapras EX card. Not just Lapras, it's a Pokemon.
Okay.
The EX made it cooler, right?
Okay.
Because the Pokemon's Lapras, but then Lapras EX, like, whoa, it's got to be stronger. It's got an EX at the end. So I stole that. And,
was he looking for it?
Right now?
Did he know that it was missing?
I mean, I think so. People asked me if I took it, and I would always laugh and say no. Because I have this bad habit of uncontrollably laughing when I get confronted.
Yeah. That's a bad tell. That's a bad tell.
But here's my thing. I always laugh. I don't know. I'm just so uncomfortable with being confronted that everything is, I shut down.
I'm pretty good at being confronted, I think.
You hold your ground well?
Yeah, I think so. I like uncomfortable situations.
You just kind of...
Like conversations. I don't know. I think they're interesting.
Just the muddiness of it?
I guess so. I don't know. I like talking to people who have different opinions. Yeah. Not to change their opinion, but just to understand why they think the way that they do.
Just to get a new set of fresh ideas.
For sure.
I think that's
and then I can decide if they're stupid or not. After I know why that's their opinion.
Evidence.
Evidence.
God.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And it's not like, it's like people can change over time.
I think so, absolutely.
And it's like, there are very clear, different, like, distinct things that we shouldn't judge someone by.
For sure. I agree. Absolutely.
Right.
But then other things.
You
should absolutely judge people for.
You should judge people who are racist.
Who use Miracle Whip.
You should judge people who use Miracle Whip on one piece of bread and mayonnaise on the other bread.
People do that? Do they?
If you can dream it. If it's popsicle, it's possible.
I guess so.
Okay. I did that once.
Why?
I can't lie.
You keep outing yourself for dumb shit.
But I just wanted to try it. It was for science.
Was it good?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Weird.
Right. I've always been the kind of guy that play with my food.
Yeah.
That was one thing I didn't really like at restaurants, was that you had to do everything so
by the book.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, and I appreciate the recipes.
Right.
I'm glad they're there.
But you should be able to tweak them a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me cook some meatballs with more seasoning than salt.
Yeah.
Maybe just some garlic powder. Just a little bit. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining or anything.
No, I think that that's true. I'm sick of people thinking salt is spicy.
Yeah.
What is that?
Someone told me soda was spicy one time.
I think Sprite is kind of like spicy water. When you think about it.
It's like, yeah. Salt. I've been thinking about trying to make my own curry mix.
Okay.
Which is
curry's
blend,
good.
Yeah. It's a blend of different spices. Really.
Yeah.
So it's really just.
Let me know if you figure out the perfect combination.
It's gonna take some testing. Spices are surprisingly expensive.
I know. Once you got what you got, that's what you get.
Yeah. Do you cook with anything like you're extravagant at home?
At home, we use a lot of rosemary, a lot of thyme. Love oregano.
Do you use your fresh herbs or are they dried?
So we have dried herbs right now. We've actually been trying to grow herbs in the window, but it's not been going too well.
What were you going for?
Sage, cilantro, rosemary, basil, and thyme.
Did any of them survive?
None of them have sprouted yet. We just planted them about a week ago.
Okay. Well, she's hoping. Plant process takes a little.
Yeah. I don't know how much to water them, and it's making me anxious.
I think every 2 to 3 days, a little bit. I don't know. Plants are. I guess it depends how big the pot is.
My spineless yucca is dying right now.
Oh.
Poor guy.
Yucca? What is
it a yucca?
I don't know. What is that?
I don't know. I think yucca is more fun. Yucca.
It's like that one YouTube rapper, Yucca Ali.
I forgot about him.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was thinking about epic rap battles of history the other day.
Yeah. I haven't seen one of those for a while. That's not true. I saw one on TikTok.
No.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I downloaded TikTok and I am addicted.
I joined the crowd.
Yeah.
I have a TikTok. I made content for it.
You made content?
I went viral.
No way.
I dropped out. Or I stopped.
Okay.
I went viral, yeah.
You have to show me the video before I leave.
Yes. Well, it wasn't even a video worth showing, if I'm being honest.
I still want to see it. Is it funny?
No. Oh. I don't think so. What kind of content do you post on TikTok?
I don't post any. I just watch.
Oh, you just watch. What do you watch?
I just go on the For You page.
Okay, so but you usually get like skits and like funny jokes and memes recommended.
Yeah.
I did. I tried doing that stuff, right? Just like writing my own content, scripting it out, storyboarding it.
Yeah.
Had Spencer over here to film one.
Right.
Too. But yeah, I was like, because my friend is doing TikTok, and I'm like, let me try, and I just recorded. I started doing that.
Yeah.
And it didn't really. I tried making skits, but I couldn't catch the wave, you know?
Yeah.
And then I posted this one video that's not even a skit. It's just me kind of freeballing in a store where I download a fake cracked screen app. And I'm like, oh, is this supposed to be like this? And I was like, what? I'm like, this is crack. That's it.
Did they hate it?
No, they loved it. Right now it's at over...
No, the people in the store. Did you actually do it, or was it a skit?
I actually did it in the store, and I did like hashtag phone challenge. They were so they were so nonplussed. It bothered me. I left the store.
Yeah.
They had his reaction was so just dead. There was no reaction.
No light in his eyes.
It was coldness.
Yeah.
It was like he had never reacted to anything before, and he was just experiencing the situation.
He was born 5 minutes before you walked into that store. He had never experienced anything before.
Like, what, you think I was born yesterday?
Actually, it was 5 minutes ago.
I'm a baby. But yeah, 800,000 views for being stupid. And
I like that.
So I'm still getting comments on it to this very day.
Damn.
But
yeah. I would not do well on TikTok. I have a very specific type of humor that no one else likes.
I think that's the point. That's TikTok. I think you have good meme humor.
Okay.
I think because you watch a lot of like Vine compilations.
I do.
Right? This is the thing. Vine is dead. There will never be any more Vines. But
there's some content on TikTok that makes me hopeful.
Yes. TikTok and YouTube, because YouTube takes the TikTok that makes the compilations.
Yeah.
Those are like then that's what's replacing Vine.
No.
And you can be a Viner. If you can be a Viner, you can be a TikToker.
I don't have the time to be a social media personality. That sounds like a lot of work.
I still tell you what, you should just use it to build up promo for your show.
My show's gonna be done in 2 months.
Oh yeah, that's true. Get your own show. Oh,
I know.
What are you doing after college? Are you planning on doing any radio stuff?
Knows. Yeah, so my best friend and I have talked about the idea of possibly continuing a podcast, her and I together. But we don't have any equipment, and we only have like a loose idea.
Yeah.
So,
I definitely think, we're here now, right?
Yeah.
I think there's a market for podcasts. I think
for sure
people want to hear other people's experiences.
Yeah.
And especially when you have two people that really bounce off each other.
Absolutely.
Even that, just for hours structured, as long as you make the content, like, people will watch.
Someone will listen.
Someone will listen. Someone will be like, I like that this person or these people are putting out content.
Yeah.
Every set schedule. You got to be consistent.
That's true.
The biggest thing.
I think that's the biggest issue I would have is being consistent.
Yeah.
Because I'm not great at management on that.
Not
aspect.
everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's especially when you're incorporating other people into it too.
Yeah.
Because you know your schedule.
No, for sure. There have been so many times when I've had my radio show and like an hour before someone will cancel and I'll be like, well, that blows the whole fucking thing. Can't talk to myself.
Well, then I guess we're just going to listen to Coldplay.
Yeah, seriously. And next up, Nickelback. Like, you can't do that. No one's going to listen.
If I'm suffering, I'm not suffering by myself.
For sure. Everybody else has to listen to this shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like, because I've been listening to podcasts high school.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, same.
Big ones I listened to were like the Comedy Button.
Okay.
That was kind of niche. That's just because I listened to IGN podcasts.
Yeah.
For like the reviewing show, channel, Gaming News Network.
Yeah.
I think that's why I want to start like my whole news network thing. Because I listen to a lot of like news, like this is everything in PlayStation that happened this week.
Mm-hmm.
And then I listen to like those guys go and talk about poop and fart and 80s comedies on podcasts.
For sure. I like that. What are some of your favorite podcasts besides those?
Right now, I don't really listen to any podcasts.
Okay.
Right now, I am listening to what I think is a 10-hour long audiobook.
Jesus. Okay.
In the Doctor Who series.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I used to be obsessed with Doctor Who.
Yo, this is some top quality. I think this might be one of my favorite Doctor Who stories of all time. Really? Yes.
Wow.
And it's like we were going on about earlier, how audiobooks kind of like help you fill in the, like, it's like reading, right? Yeah. Because when you read, just reading the words, and that translates to images in your head. Right. But when you're I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks. Yeah. And that's kind of like the same effect.
I agree. And I would say maybe even more so, especially for people who have like attention difficulties. Like for me, it's hard to sit down and like read a book for long periods of time because my mind will wander. But like, if my mind wanders while listening to a podcast, I can just hit the back 15 seconds button and then I can catch back up. And I can do that while I'm like doing tasks or driving.
Like listening to a radio drama where you're just like doing art or something, getting inspired. Yeah. The best part about this one though, it's called, if you want to listen to it, it's called Shoutout. Okay. If you have a library card, you can get it on the Libby app. Okay. And the best part about this one, what really sells it for me is the fact that not only is it an audiobook, but it has sound effects. No way. Yes way.
That's awesome. I've listened to a couple audiobooks like that. That's cool.
The sound effects they hit, the voice acting is great.
That's awesome.
They even got the voice actor for K9, the robot dog, to do K9's lines.
That's awesome.
So the lady reading the story is doing all the voices except for K9, and it works so well.
That's so cool.
Yo, they've got the TARDIS whoosh and everything.
That's awesome. That's dedication. I like that.
I don't know what company did that, but yo, shout out to Doctor Who Shada.
Yeah. For sure.
I think I'm going through a Doctor Who phase right now. Yeah. Honestly, I'm just going to say that because I keep bringing them up. I guess it's because I'm just constantly listening to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be really into Doctor Who. I haven't watched it for quite some time, but...
Was that back in high school?
High school and early college, yeah.
Yeah. Who was your first Doctor?
I started with the 9th Doctor. I watched, original Doctor Who when I was younger with my parents.
No way.
Yeah, but I got much more into, the new stuff.
Well, okay, so back to the question.
Yeah.
Who was your first Doctor? What was the first Doctor you remember watching as a kid?
4th.
That's Tom Baker.
Yes.
You would love this story. Wow.
Okay, awesome.
Tom Baker is it's a Tom Baker story.
Okay.
That's the guy with the curly long hair.
And the scarf.
And the multicolored scarf.
Yep.
That's ridiculously long.
Yeah.
And he's big bulging blue eyes.
I bought a scarf just like that because of Tom Baker.
Whoa.
Yeah.
When?
High school.
Oh, I wish I'd seen you with that.
Yeah, I don't have it anymore.
I had these extravagantly long socks that went up to past my knees. Just right on the cusp.
Yeah.
They were blue with TARDISes around them.
That's cool.
Biggest thrift store find I ever bought.
Yeah, absolutely. That's so cool. I love that.
My entire outfit this isn't a thrift store shirt. This is a Carly Rae Jepsen shirt.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is she inside of a pill?
Yeah. This is the No Drug Like Me shirt.
Oh.
Was that her album? No, for the song.
Okay, I didn't know she was still making music.
She's
completely honest.
Carly Rae Jepsen is kind of a bop.
Really?
That's an unpopular opinion, but it's tea.
Okay, I'll take it.
You should listen to her newest album, Dedication.
Okay.
Julian is
Slaps?
hard.
Amazing.
I've really been getting into trying to dig into new artists that I find.
Yeah.
It's Spotify is really good for that. It's
Dude, yeah.
Yeah.
I found my favorite artist on Spotify.
Who?
Abby the Nomad.
That name sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm. He makes really chill songs. They're vibing songs.
Yeah. That vibing genre has been I have a vibe playlist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's called For Those Lonely Friday Nights. You can check it out on Spotify.
That's funny. I like that.
My coworker, when I was working at my last restaurant, I was able to play that in the morning because we had some fairly high school younger kids working there. But now I'm working with this kind of, I think he's 37.
Okay.
So he's kind of like a Kevin, honestly.
Okay.
He's this older guy who does kitchen stuff, and he's just here and his back hurts and he's got hip
We have a new Kevin at work.
Oh. Yeah. It's the elder. Mm-hmm.
Kevin wasn't that old. He was 30 when he started.
But when you're 19, 30 is 47.
I don't know about all that, but okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
But yeah, so he doesn't really, he's not a big fan of my vibe playlist.
Oh.
He's into the more folky,
It's had loves folk music.
Yeah. Have you heard of Twiddle?
No.
He's into Twiddle, I like the Flaming Lips now. Because I feel like you really like the Flaming Lips.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Yes, yeah. I used to listen to them with my mom when I was younger.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
And, what was that one song that you loved? It was the 7th song on Avenged Sevenfold first album? 4th song.
A Little Piece of Heaven?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's
4th
a fucked up song.
Oof.
Yeah. It's about killing your girlfriend and keeping her in a freezer.
That's intense. That's cold.
It was.
It's cold-blooded.
Literally.
That is not cool. I mean, well.
Yeah.
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 That's your favorite Avenged Sevenfold song?
I'm not super into that song anymore. That was more angsty 18-year-old Petyn. But I can still get behind it sometimes.
You can get it is an admissible revisit oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, the places you'll go.
Oh, the places you'll go. It is weird because if anything has changed about me, it's probably been my music taste.
Really?
Yeah. I would say other things as well, but mostly my music taste.
That's the highlight.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's my favorite thing that's changed. I think that I listen to pretty fucking good music now.
Same, honestly.
Yeah.
When we first started working at Chipotle, I listened to some dog poop. My playlist was bad. My playlist was just.
I will agree with that. Yeah, you had a bad playlist.
Thank you. You know, I'm so glad. So glad you told me.
But I did too. I also had really shitty music going on.
Kelsey sounded like the end of an IFC movie.
Kelsey doesn't even really listen to music anymore. Yeah. She listens to most of the podcasts. Yeah.
I wish we could listen to podcasts when we were closing.
I listen to my own. I just bring headphones when I'm closing.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, I lost it. It's gone.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
That's fine.
Why were we talking about working at the restaurant?
I have no idea.
Don't even remember.
I don't know how we got on this tangent, if we're being completely honest.
Yeah. Took some bumps and turns in the road.
Music. We were talking about music.
Yes. Music. Oh yeah, my playlist back then.
Yes.
So bad. I think my taste has improved considerably.
Yeah, I would agree with myself.
Going out and looking for new artists instead of just listening to what's popular.
Same, yeah.
You use Spotify?
Yes, I do.
Discover Weekly?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I found some of my favorite songs on Discover Weekly.
Dude, same cycle.
Yeah.
Find a song, like it, check out the artist, boom, 5 songs right there for you.
Yeah.
That's such a... How do you organize your songs?
How do I organize them?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, you make playlists, right?
Not too much anymore.
Oh.
Yeah. I really just like songs now, and I just listen to my liked songs. I don't know, because I always want like a variety in my music, or I'll play like a daily mix.
Oh, so one of the recommendations. Okay, yeah, that's usually what I get at work.
It suits me pretty well. I mean, they make playlists that I would probably make, so I just pretty much stick to that.
And it's nice to constantly be exposed to new stuff. Yeah. Because again, like listening to the same stuff over and over again, it's old like my dog.
Your dog's old. It's old.
577. Robot dog.
Oh, okay. Very old.
He makes hot dogs.
Okay.
He's like the little robot from Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
He can only make hot dogs. I don't know where he gets them from.
Yeah.
But
it's like the Experiment 625, the one that's just like Stitch, but not sandwiches.
Oh my God, yes. That guy.
Yeah, I love that guy. His name is Ruben.
Ruben, like the sandwich.
Like the sandwich.
You're bringing me back.
He didn't have a name for like the first several episodes.
What?
In season 2, they gave him a name. It was Ruben.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's some deep trivia.
I know, right?
Lilo and Stitch was such a
I have great Lilo and Stitch trivia.
Dude.
Yeah.
Hit me with some more.
The TV show is just great. This isn't really trivia, but every time I'm sick, I think about the bat in the Lilo and Stitch TV show that like sucks the snot out of your nose.
Yeah.
I would love to have that.
Oh my goodness. Every day.
Every day.
Morning routine.
It's like when you get sick and you realize that you've been taking breathing for granted this whole time.
It's torture.
Hate that.
And then you just explode one day.
Literally.
Like you're discreetly trying to blow a boogie out and boom, everywhere.
Just everywhere.
A web. You got spaghetti for the monster to eat.
Especially when it happens on accident and then you have to pretend like it didn't happen, but everyone knows it did. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Can
I just say, I think Lilo and Stitch is the best Disney movie that's not Pixar.
Damn. Okay, I can see. You know, I have to say for sure about Lilo and Stitch, their like spin-off TV show, I think is the only good TV show that has ever come out of a Disney movie.
I will say, I agree with that 100%.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. I can't think of a good one.
No.
I didn't want to speak too soon. Now I'm thinking
about it, but I don't think there's anything.
That show was Monster of the Week. It was great. It was like Power Rangers.
Oh, yeah, about that. Yeah. And then, with the hair cutting one named Clip.
Yes.
That thing's crazy.
The squid? No, the squid was the water one.
Yeah.
There was the lava and water one, and they were brothers or something.
Yes.
There was I used to have a book of this. I used to have a book of them.
What?
I used to have
like Pokemon cards, but with experiments?
It was a little A to Z book.
That's awesome.
I don't know if it had all of them, but it had like a decent chunk of them.
Dude, I want to get that. Yeah. That's so cool.
Lilo and Stitch lore is honestly pretty cool.
Yeah.
A lot of the characters in that are based on like actual mythology and sandwiches.
Seriously. And also, can we talk about how great Nani is?
Yeah. Nani is such a great sister.
So good.
That movie.
Can you imagine being 19 and raising your fucking 5-year-old sibling?
I literally can.
I wouldn't do it.
And that was such a good part of her character, too.
Yeah.
Not to mention, that's like an actual thing that really happened. A lot of the stuff in that movie is like realistic to Hawaii.
Yeah. Yeah, they did their research for sure.
Like, if you look at some of the deleted scenes, you'll have the scenes of like her, someone pulling up to Lilo and be like, "Do you speak English? I'm looking for the beach."
Yeah.
And it's like, that's
I love the trope of the dumb American. You know, the fat guy that wears the Hawaiian shirt that keeps dropping his ice cream cone.
Always ice cream. You know who I hated?
Who?
I hated Myrtle and her friends.
Myrtle sucked.
Dude, Myrtle was such a trash person.
Yeah,
and all of her friends were just like,
yeah. Yep. Garbage.
That's like, but it works so well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love that Lilo is like not necessarily likable, but she's like a very accurate little kid.
Yeah. She feels real.
Yeah.
She feels like
she doesn't appreciate what Nani does for her, but you can't be mad at her because she's a child.
She just wants to eat feed peanut butter sandwiches to fishes and be late for class.
Yeah.
That movie was I think that movie might have had a bigger impact on me than I thought.
I know, now that you're thinking about it, right?
I'm getting really excited about it.
Right?
I really like the sequels too. Even
for
though
sure.
I don't even remember if they were good or not, but they were just fun.
No, I know.
Like, I don't think the Leroy
Gantu, Dr. Hamsterville, all great characters.
They were so different in the first movie than the TV show.
Also, hot take, first openly gay couple in a Disney movie.
Talkley?
Pleakley and Jumba. Absolutely, they're married.
Yes.
Absolutely, they're married.
Guy.
Pleakley. Yes.
Let's call him Plankton.
Plankton.
Plankton and Jumba. Plankton is the wife. So he always dresses up in wigs and stuff. And Jumba is the guy. He's just big mustache boy. He looks Hispanic.
Yeah. But they're both like biologically alien men. Yeah. So queer couple? Absolutely.
I'd say
queer couple, absolutely.
I ship that.
Yeah.
I think they're just out there born in space making those are their kids. All the experiments are their kids.
Oh my god.
That's such a great story.
He's so supportive of all his little babies, but wants them to be behaving.
Yo. Wow. Can we talk about the fact that CPS taking their kids from Native families is actually a really big problem? Then we touched on that like perfectly.
Yeah, that was a good slide in. I like that. That was a good transition, but
big dummy.
That is a huge fucking problem.
Yeah. You know what
and nobody fucking talks about it.
I've heard that not only is CPS just like ruining stuff in there, but a lot of people from Japan, like rich people from Japan, are buying houses in Hawaii and like cranking up the rent.
I believe that.
That's so weird.
That's awful.
They're just like being, even today, just kind of pushed out. What's going on in Hawaii? You guys need help?
Yeah, they need help. Absolutely, they need help.
Why? Let us know if you need help.
Trump doesn't fucking care about people of color. He's just gonna let it keep happening.
Yeah. Explode once if you need help.
Explode once. It only takes once.
Everybody gets one.
Yeah.
God.
Spider-Man mantra.
Are you keeping up with the recent election these days?
Yeah, I am.
Politics are a touchy topic this time of year.
Yeah. The further we get to November, the more I'm getting terrified.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
was hopeful at the end of last year, but that hope is dwindling.
This gets me thinking back to like the Obama times and the Bush era.
Yeah.
I never knew what the Clinton era was like. I was too young.
Yeah, I know. We were alive during that, though, right?
Yeah, we need to work backwards because I don't know. Trump 2016.
Yes.
Obunga.
Yes.
2016.
You just said 2016.
Or 2012. 2012. Obunga 2012. Then it was
Obama in 2008.
2008. Nobody knows his last name.
Who?
Obama. So in 2004, it was George Bush. And in 2000, it was George Bush. So in 96, it was Clinton.
So we were alive.
Yes, I was born in 97.
Okay, I was 98.
Nice.
Yes.
We came out just on the cusp to see George Bush beat John Edwards? Carrie Edwards?
Who knows?
Geriatrics.
Yeah. I don't know if it's because politics have just gotten worse that I've gotten more into politics, or if it's just like I'm finally of age to like vote and actually like care and know about politics, but like I just don't remember it being so dividing when I was younger. I mean, maybe it was, but I don't remember like my parents' friends.
I feel like there's always been like stuff on the news about like George W. Bush is bad or whatever. People have always been critical of the president.
Yeah.
And I think we can pretty objectively say that media criticism of the president has risen since Trump got elected.
Sure.
And so I think it's just like the constant, I don't know, I feel like in this social media age where everybody's trying to get clicks on everything, the more just like bad stuff you pump out there, the more people will read it. And then when you have more of that bad content out, or like more of that more negative slanted content out there, the more people will get more negative views, and that kind of like widens the gap between just like middle ground people.
Yeah.
Being like, you know, I don't like him, but he has some good ideas.
Right.
Instead of just, I hate everything about him. Which, I mean, if you want to, that's fine.
Have you endorsed a candidate on your show yet?
Me personally, no.
Okay.
I'm kind of outside of the whole system.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm interested in what happens for sure, though.
For sure.
If I had to endorse anybody, honestly, seriously, if I had to endorse anybody, it'd probably be either Tulsi or Bernie. Okay. I would love to see them team up, honestly. Okay. If they teamed up, that might convince me to have a different opinion.
For sure. Yeah, I'm definitely a Bernie stan.
Yeah. Yeah. Bernie wants to focus on America. Yeah. Tulsi wants to bring the troops home pretty much and kind of not mess with other countries as much anymore. And that's going to save money. Yeah. Bernie's all about saving money.
Yeah, it's all about saving money.
That'll be a good thing, right?
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about Tulsi, I'll be honest, so I don't want to say that I like her in case she has some pretty opposite ideas, but I mean, if she's good, great.
I know she's suing Hillary Clinton for defamation.
Really?
Really, really.
Wow.
Hillary Clinton called her a Russian asset.
Ooh.
Is that okay?
Strong words.
The whole Russian thing is...
Big scary.
Yeah, they've never gone away.
Yeah, I know.
They've always been there since the Cold War.
Yeah.
In Soviet Russia.
Yeah.
You have right to arm bears.
Yeah, that's what that means, right?
Yeah. Everything's...
It's the right to have a set of bear arms that you keep in your backpack.
No.
You
That is arming. That's bearing bear arms.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
I think Soviet Russia is... Or is it okay to call them Soviet Russia anymore?
I don't know.
Whatever happened to those countries that just kind of switched their names up and kind of disappeared? Like Czechoslovakia.
What are they now? They're
Czech Republic.
The Czech Republic. Yes.
Eastern Europe's a weird little area of culture.
I'm pretty sure that's where Kelsey's uncle lives.
In Czech Republic?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
Was he born there?
Nobody has family there, I think.
Like his wife's family or something.
I think so, yes.
In the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
I wonder what she came over for.
What, Kelsey?
Her uncle,
wife?
Or her uncle's,
Yeah, I don't know.
What business they got going on?
I don't know much about them. They're very homophobic, so I don't pay attention.
Oh, yeah. Is that what that country's like?
I don't know. I think that's just what they're like. Yeah.
It is good to not judge people like that.
It is good to not judge people. Yeah.
Always want to have an understanding first.
For sure.
Have a reason to point.
Yeah.
Because when you point at someone, right, you've got like, what, 3 fingers pointing back at yourself?
Wow, I haven't heard that one for a while. Yeah.
We're here with the Facebook memes.
Yeah, I dig.
We're here with the Minion memes.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
I hate those.
Yeah.
I hate Minions.
Why?
The cartoon and in general. You don't need them. Do it yourself.
What about the kids? Think of the children.
Absolutely not.
Won't somebody think of the children?
The privileged children or the kids in cages? Which one are we thinking of? Because the privileged children, I don't give a shit about. They can do whatever they want. Right. But come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like the perfect example of just animation gone wrong.
Yeah, for sure.
They exist to make banana jokes and sell toys.
Yeah.
It's so popular.
I know.
Still kidding.
Kids love them.
Kids love Minions. People ironically make memes about Minions. That doesn't make it any better.
There's still memes.
And then we've had
still circulating.
Yeah. Every animated kids movie has like a Minion clone in it too.
Yep.
That's kind of like what happened with those rabbits. That one rabbit video game.
What?
There was some French rabbit video game. Raving Rabbits, I think.
I have no idea.
That's so... French people make some crazy artistic statements.
Yeah, I think that's true. That is true.
Right. I want to ask you a little bit about some of your activism.
Okay, great.
Because you have a known history of being just very people-positive, people-oriented, just always willing to lend a hand.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that.
What are some fields that you kind of have been helping out in?
God, I wish that I was doing more. I feel like I've been making excuses for being busy, but I don't know, just like what I advocate for.
Yeah.
I guess.
Well, yeah, give me some good, like, positive social actions you really want to encourage people to get help for.
Yeah. So I think something right now that has been incredibly controversial, especially with like celebrities becoming more popular, is like body positivity.
Yes.
And like people defending that. If you're familiar with Jamila Jamil, she has really great.
I'm not, no.
She has I don't know if it's a company or just a movement in general, but it's called iWay. And it's like focused towards body positivity and getting rid of like filters on advertisements and like Photoshop of like in general people's bodies, but mostly like women's bodies. She's worked a lot with Lizzo.
Yeah. Okay.
Working on that, so that's definitely something that you should check out if you have not been introduced to that yet. I think that is really important.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to them. God, I don't know. Human rights in general.
Human rights in general.
Yeah.
Very big on would you call yourself a humanitarian?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely, I would. I think that's something that's come to light a lot recently, and for some reason has been a topic of debate, especially with like the upcoming election and things like that. Like things like minority rights and like LGBT rights, people of color rights. That's something that Trump is. Yeah, Medicare for all, for sure. Disabled people.
Right, yes.
That's something that Trump's platform has definitely been lacking on. You like him or not, you have to admit that he hasn't done much for those communities. And I think that's a big thing that separates parties now, is that people are angry because the conservative side has not been supporting that as much, but then the conservative side thinks that the more left side is over-exaggerating the issues, and it's just, man, everybody deserves to be comfortable, you know? I
feel like there is definitely like both sides are not doing the most they could be doing to hear each other out. But it's bad. There's a lot of division.
Especially because people just aren't having conversations. They're just getting mad at each other and yelling without educating or speaking respectfully.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's people just following hashtags on Twitter.
Yes.
And just trying to get clout. Clicks. Gotta get those views. Mm-hmm. I want to be a part of this, even though I only saw one tweet about it.
Yes. The internet is so bad at perpetuating false narratives. It is incredibly disconcerting. Especially, like, more middle-aged people. I feel like, I don't know, my parents and my grandparents especially, like, as soon as they see something online, they're like, oh, yeah, well, that has to be true. Because they can't put it online if it's not true.
Right. Who would do that?
Who would do that? Just what's the point of that? But it is difficult to reason with them and tell them, like, well, did you look at like fact-based articles? Did they have like peer support? And they're like, well, that doesn't matter.
Is this article just based on one person's comment on Twitter and there's no other sources? Or is it 1,000 people?
Yeah.
Or 10,000?
I think that's where a lot of anti-vax information comes from, specifically. I have family members that are anti-vax, and it drives me up the wall, especially for people who are immunocompromised. Like, that's just such a selfish decision to make. So I guess that's something else that, like...
Get vaccinated.
Get vaccinated, dude.
Yeah. But I think it's very good that you're out there spreading that positive messages.
Thank you.
Positive. I like... I'm noticing a trend... I don't want to call it a trend. I'm noticing a group of people kind of rising up and being more about knowledgeably going out there and spreading positive change.
Yes, absolutely.
Trying to make places better.
Yeah.
Trying to make just more environments comfortable for everyone.
And I would say that is kind of a trend, but I feel like there's typically like a negative connotation with the term trend, but I think good things can be trendy. Like,
good things can be trendy.
I don't know if you saw a while ago, there was a trend going around of like someone picking like a really dirty part of the highway and like taking a picture before and then cleaning it all up with like a group of friends and then taking a picture afterwards. Yeah. And like that's such a cool trend. Like that's only being helpful, and that's awesome.
So I wouldn't do it on the highway. That sounds a little dangerous.
Yeah.
That's like I feel like there's a sinister connotation behind that trend almost.
Yeah.
But I do like the ice bucket challenge trend. Started off as ALS awareness.
Yeah.
And the only reason I know what ALS is because of that challenge.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
it has its ups and downs.
Yeah, for sure.
But the fact that there are people out there who can still spread like objectively good messaging.
Yeah.
Like, that people need to hear. Like I just watched a movie lately that was like about mental health. I've seen a couple movies about mental health lately.
Yeah.
And it's like people are just like either can't get the help they need or just don't know they have a problem.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's where a lot of it stems from, is that mental health has been so normalized, like having mental health issues, that it's just like, well, you gotta grind through, you still gotta go to work, you still gotta do this. And like, while that is true, it would be so much easier if you got help for the illness that you have.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I heard that Goodwill will go out of their way to hire disabled people.
Yeah.
Which props to them on that, but maybe not for some of the other stuff that I've heard.
Yeah. Well, I mean, every company's gonna have its issues, but I absolutely do love that. Getting more into like disability activism has been something that I've been focusing on a lot recently. That I feel like a lot of people don't think about.
Yeah.
I don't know. People don't talk about it a lot, and I feel like when people do talk about their disability, they're often shamed for like not being competent. That's super frustrating.
Yeah. Did you grow up with someone who had a disability?
I have a disability.
You have a disability.
I have an invisible disability that people don't know about, and I normally don't talk about because I normally get the pity that comes with it, or the idea that I'm faking because you can't see it.
Right.
Yeah.
But it does exist.
Yeah.
And there are unfortunately some people out there who don't know that there's like a spectrum for these things.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's strange.
There's this crazy idea out there that not everybody is the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how boring would it be if we were?
Right.
That would you wouldn't have your talk show. Interesting talks with interesting people. There's nobody interesting.
No, there would be, it would just be the same thing 150 times.
Yeah.
And then I would end it, and then I would die.
And you'd
somebody
die.
else would come and do my exact same show.
Yeah.
If we were all the same, that's like the Matrix times 10.
Yeah.
It's beyond just being a part of the system. It's like everybody operates on their own frequency, but it's all the same. It's just copies of the same frequency.
Do you think at that point we would get like a shared communication where we can all hear each other's thoughts?
Yo, do you think you'd have to...
It'd be like a hive mind.
Yeah. Well, would you be able to like tune them out, or do you have to like have a list of like every single person? You have to like, I want to listen to this one and this guy, and
maybe it would just all be happening at the same time. Maybe our brains would advance to a point where we could just decipher.
Our brains?
Yeah.
No technology needed.
Maybe we'll evolve.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Co-evolve like robots.
Yeah. That's the next step in AI.
That is the singularity?
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
You think AI is going to get to a point where
maybe
it takes over or it becomes human?
I think about this a lot because like I like to think about like the issues that will be pointed out like 30 years from now. So like now like people are kind of being educated about being like homophobic and racist and xenophobic, but like 30 years from now, it's going to be like, you were AI phobic. Like these things are sentient now.
Prosthetophobic.
Yeah, and you won't guarantee them rights. I don't know, maybe.
Or you'll make the parts so expensive that they have to go work for one company just to have a lower jaw.
Yeah. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. Man.
Hey, I mean, his choppers must be like, that would be, okay. Prosthetic lower jaw.
Yeah.
Probably not the best good idea.
Yeah.
What if it goes haywire?
Good.
What if you get cold and it just freezes your mouth?
Well, see, maybe that's AI rights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AI should have access to better lower jaws.
Better lower jaws.
Better dental care for AI rights.
And there are no dentists for AI because they're AI phobic.
And that's crazy because AI must use so many cookies.
I'm sure.
That they probably have all kinds of cavities. And viruses.
Absolutely.
And viruses.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. See, 30 years from now, they're going to be like, see, they were woke as fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
30 years from now, we've got our little check mark right now.
Yeah.
Twitter, we're coming for you.
We're coming.
Verify me on Twitter.
Seriously.
But actually, I might delete it. So back and forth on it right now.
Yeah. I'm not that funny on Twitter. I have a couple good good hits. Found a couple good tweets.
Like viral?
Not viral, but like decent amount of likes and retweets.
That's good.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of Twitter, but the execution is kind of mobby, swarmy.
Yeah. What is considered viral? After what number?
If it has Bombka or Spopatumana, yeah, it's viral.
I gotcha.
And you see it, it's viral. Like that number. So usually
So if it's somebody that you don't follow.
Pretty much. I would say
yeah, it's viral.
Yeah. I don't know how those posts go viral all the time. I don't get it.
I don't know. Some of them aren't even good. Sometimes I have way better tweets than viral tweets I see.
Better than Bombka and a picture of Red stabbing stilettos.
I just can't believe. I don't know. And sometimes right place, right time.
Yeah. I like that it's like the foreign side of the international side of Twitter kind of bleeding into mainstream culture.
Yeah.
But I don't like that it's just the same two things.
Yeah. And
it's pretty much just translates to like, what do you think?
Yeah.
Or what would you do?
Yeah.
And that's why everybody tweets. That might be fake content. I don't know. I feel like that's a very good way to just farm clicks and multi-level marketing stuff.
Yeah, I'm bad at Twitter. I don't know.
These people are out here getting involved in scams where they have to tweet Bumbleclad and get other people to sign up and do it too.
It's like a pyramid scheme.
That's how it's going to be in the future.
Yeah.
Because AI don't have rights to better jobs.
Damn it, all comes back to AI rights.
AI at Chipotle starting running the cash register.
God, I wish. Our cashiers are terrible. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Do you want to give me just a couple of your controversial Harry Potter opinions?
Sure. They all kind of stem from the same place. So I have been a Harry Potter fan since I was 12, probably. I have a Harry Potter tattoo.
Nice.
You
do have tattoos.
I do. So I have the Deathly Hallows symbol on my left arm. And I love the story of Harry Potter, and I love movies, I love the books. But J.K. Rowling is incredibly problematic. So I'm a little, I guess, caught between if I should still support Harry Potter or if I should separate the author from the story. It's difficult.
I feel that way about a lot of things.
Yes.
So you don't like J.K. Rowling on Twitter?
Yeah. So she's incredibly transphobic. She has pretended to add gay characters to her books to appease her LGBT audience. And if there's nobody gay in the story, then there's nobody gay in the story. That's fine. But don't pretend like there is.
I would say that's kind of the worst part about it is that she's very. It almost seems insincere. It seems pretty insincere that like you wouldn't write that in the book now. Yes. Or in the book when it released, or even re-release the book with it in there. Yeah. But hey guys, listen up.
Like pretending to be woke the whole time, like admit that you were wrong and move on. That's fine. You didn't include anybody like of color in your book. You didn't include any people who were gay in your book. But then she comes out and says that Hermione could have been black.
Could have been.
She said, I never said she was white. And we said, come on.
She's like, no, it was just a spell. A white face spell?
Yes, absolutely.
Hogwarts is racist.
Against white people?
Against black people.
And that's why she
used the white face spell. That's how she rationalized it. We did it. We made it canon.
We fixed it.
We did.
We solved racism.
One thing that I like one thing I have seen is like movies that are woke, but not woke. Movies that you think would be accepted for like having an all-female cast or like having a strong female character and multiple people of different colors just playing different roles. Yes. And they either get attacked or just like ignored. Like,
you know what movie that doesn't happen in?
What?
Birds of Prey.
Yes. Birds of Prey is getting a lot of attention.
Such a good movie.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's so good, you have to.
I'm really hyped for Wonder Woman. Yeah. Dude, that eagle armor, that's it. That's all I need.
Absolutely.
I'm there.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I really liked Alita Battle Angel.
I haven't seen it.
That movie came out last year around Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I remember.
The main actress was Peruvian.
Okay.
Mahershala Ali played the main villain. There's another like main lady doctor, and it took place in like the slums, like on Earth in the future. Wow. Just very like colorful people. It had its own culture and it was diverse. Because like in the manga even, it was like the main villain was a black guy. Right. It just took place on Earth. Yeah. And that movie got like attacked in the media for like they're whitewashing characters. It's like, no, wait, this guy's white in the comics. His name is like Ivan.
Yeah. He's German.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I'm like, what happened? And nobody even paid attention to Annihilation when that came out.
I don't think I've seen that either.
Have you seen Ex Machina? That's an AI movie.
No.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't see a lot of movies, unfortunately.
That's it's not, movies are such a commitment sometimes.
Yes. Yeah. That's true. Also, I feel like there was a stretch of a couple of years where just not great movies were coming out in theaters.
Like 20, like when?
Like a couple years ago, I'd say, like when all the live action Disney movies were coming out.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about that.
No.
Make something new.
Make something new.
Make something new.
Don't take Ariel and make her black. Make a new thing run by black people.
Yes. Literally.
And let them do their own thing.
Let them have their own movie.
Yeah.
Like, why are you... I don't get it. They just wanted to make more money. It
Why
wasn't about the story.
I heard that in The Lion King. So when you know how they're updating all these movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Lion King, they're giving all the love interests new songs, right? Like Jasmine got a song in Aladdin.
Right.
I haven't seen the Lion King one, but apparently Beyonce gets a song in the movie, but it's not Nala's song. You never see Nala singing the song.
What?
So they just like missed out on a huge character moment for no reason.
Why?
I don't know. The soundtrack, apparently the soundtrack for that is like...
Wasn't Donald Glover in that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People didn't really like the Lion
That's what I heard.
King movie. But do you know what one of the longest running shows on Broadway is?
What?
The Lion King.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The Lion King musical that has like...
Yeah, that was on Broadway last time we went to New York.
The Lion King musical that's been tested and proved to work. And none of the songs from that movie are in the...
Why?
That's so bizarre.
It's so bizarre.
What is Disney doing with their property?
I have no idea.
Why are they just remaking everything?
No good ideas. No new good ideas.
Playing it too safe.
Yeah.
That's been a big issue lately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. They're too afraid to have a movie flop.
They want everything to be so family friendly. They're willing to just say, hey, creators, go home.
Yep.
Lizzie McGuire is out there begging for a show to be put on Hulu instead of Disney Plus.
Literally. I don't know if you've seen any of the shorts on Disney Plus, though. There are a couple that like have curse words and stuff in them. And that kind of blew my mind. I watched it and I said, whoa, Disney. Okay.
I don't have Disney Plus.
Yeah. I steal my mom's. Hot take.
That's not even a hot take. That's just resourcefulness.
Yes.
I love my grandma's Netflix.
Yeah.
Do you, when you use Disney Plus, do you have any issues with it?
I don't use it that often. I use it to watch the Lilo and Stitch TV series because you can't find it on anything else. And then I watch the short films and sometimes like classic Disney movies, but I don't use it a whole lot.
Did we have oral communication?
Do you have Pen Leisure?
Hmm?
You have Leisure?
No.
No.
Okay. We had, I think we only had one class together, right?
Yeah, intro to theater.
Yeah. We stuck through it. No, wait, no. No. Couldn't forget about Professor Webb.
Right, that was her name.
Creative writing.
Yeah, she was cute.
Yeah. I've talked to her recently. She was coming into the restaurant I was working at, and I emailed her when I was working on this book that I was writing.
Yeah.
But I'd kind of taken a break on to do this.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was such a good class.
Yeah, she was a really good teacher.
The way she made me think about writing was very like...
Absolutely. She really encouraged my writing too,
yes.
Which was cool. She was the first person to encourage me to write about like social issues.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think your professor might have been a big influence on you?
Sure, yeah.
Her
absolutely, yeah.
I feel like she might have been one for me.
Yeah, I think so. She one of the papers that I wrote for her class, I wrote about like being a woman who like doesn't stay home all the time. So like being out at night a lot, how it can be terrifying, how like being with your friends doesn't change anything. So I wrote a whole paper about that, and she asked me if she could publish it in like on some website that she was a part of for like public writing. And that felt awesome. I was like, whoa.
Did you get published?
I don't know. I gave her my permission, but I never looked into it.
That is like that's definitely a compliment though.
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, damn, she liked it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
She made me feel really good about just like having a different voice, I guess.
Yeah.
There was one paper I remember writing where I specifically was just like, Professor Webb, I'm just writing something that I come from a completely different viewpoint, so don't think this reflects me.
Yes. And she was cool with it?
Yeah. She was like, I understand the approach you're coming from, but maybe you're putting your blinders up too much. And I'm like, you know what? I agree with that.
Okay.
So
constructive criticism.
Constructive criticism. Like, so I think that's kind of helped me, that in particular, of me trying to put myself in a different mind spot. I was like, sometimes you really do just like narrow what we think about someone down to like one specific thing.
Right. Yeah. What a professor.
God, do you still write because of her?
No. I don't do anything creative right now. When I graduate, I'm going to have so much time to actually do the shit that I like. Get back into music. Get back into writing. Yeah.
Writing music? Or writing and music?
Both.
Or both. Yes. Yeah. Oh my God. Music is, like we said, it's been a big deal for us.
Yes.
Because are you a songwriter or do you?
I used to be. I play a little bit of piano. I play guitar, so I used to be pretty into that. But now I've been really craving playing saxophone again. My saxophone is broken, and I'm not able to use it, and it's a bummer because it's like $1,000 fix. But
I could see you playing saxophone.
Yeah,
right?
Played for 7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
You've got the muscle memory.
Yeah.
You can get right back into it.
Absolutely, yeah. Dude. I could play the scale right now if you gave me a saxophone.
I almost bought a mini saxophone.
Yeah?
Yeah. A little like black clarinet thing.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen one.
It looks like, this is not a joke, it looks like Squidward's clarinet.
Is it like long?
Yeah, it's kind of long. It's like about like Squidward's clarinet.
And it's like small at the bottom?
Yeah.
Was it a soprano saxophone?
It was just this thing on Amazon. Amazon kept giving me ads to buy musical instruments. So I ended up buying a kalimba.
Okay.
But yeah.
That's cool.
It was a mini saxophone. It looked like a clarinet.
Weird.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get into music again. So I'm making something. My sense of rhythm is absolute trash, but I try to make it work somehow.
No, yeah.
I used to play baritone in middle school.
Okay, cool. Yeah, baritone's cool.
You trying to start a band, dude?
Did we what?
You want to start a band?
Yeah, dude.
I'm thinking folk.
Sure.
All right.
Why not?
You're going to need to write the exit theme for this podcast.
All right, I gotcha.
All right.
It's just going to be the saxophone part from Careless Whisper.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
But a cover of the saxophone part.
Yeah.
Careless Whisper was on a mini saxophone.
On a mini saxophone.
Shaped like a clarinet.
With ukulele in the back.
Ukulele. Hold up. That sounds good. All right? I like it.
Okay.
But I think, all right, and hear me out. This is going to be not something that anybody wants to hear, but I think it needs to be said. Close. This needs more cowbell.
Cowbell.
Can we get a cowbell, ukulele, mini saxophone, clarinet outro?
Absolutely.
Jamie, can you put in a mini saxophone, clarinet, ukulele, kalimba outro? All right.
Great.
Petyn, it was so nice sitting down and talking to you.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm so glad to get to see you again.
Me
and just
too.
oh my God, I feel like I say this every time, but it's so true. Just have interesting conversations with interesting people.
It was a great time.
Yeah. Dude, do you have anything you want to plug? Any social media? Any big projects coming up?
You can follow me on Instagram, Petyn Scan. I don't post a whole lot of interesting stuff, but maybe I will one day. I'm
just remembering your nickname in high school. Or not in college. Snapple P.
Oh my God, I haven't heard that for a while.
Dude. And
wild.
If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is @Yikes, YAIKSE. And my Twitter, at the time of this recording, I would say that every time because who knows, right?
Good change.
Is @ProjectCaffeine. Make sure you guys subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to, guys, leave likes on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play. This thing's going to be everywhere. If you have a phone and you're not listening to this, what's going to happen, Petyn?
Break your kneecaps.
All right. You don't want that to happen.
Break your kneecaps.
That's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. You're going to need a Band-Aid for that.
Bone hurting juice.
No. I drank too much bone juice, and now my bones hurt. Ow. Oof. Hey, Disturbed. What are you doing? That's not honey. That's bone hurting juice. Ow.
Ow.
Wait. Wait. Come back next week. We're gonna have another. That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's good.
Oh. God, I'm so glad we broke down.
Yeah, I think that made